Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, to this kinda special video today. I will call it AudioLog Part 1 because I'm not only talking about ships and tanks today, just about quite a bit more stuff here and there. Particularly stuff I want to do with my channel, where to go, and so on. And in the background I will do a match, still live gameplay, of the Diana, the the Tier 2 cruiser of the Soviets, Russians, USSR, you know, that kind of stuff. The Seal Clubber, as you can see on the flag there, even says Seal Clubber. And yes, I modified the flags because I kinda like doing that kind of stuff. So, what do we start off with? First off, 100 subscribers in my channel. That took about 6 months. Well, thank you all for subscribing, thank you for commenting, thanks for the tips how to improve, and of course, thank you for your thumbs up and maybe thumbs down if I did something horribly wrong or you just didn't like it. Still, a feedback is a feedback. So let's see what match we get into. Tier 3 most Tier 2s. Oh yeah, downloaded a mod that showed me the name and the ship tier instead of the ship graphics. I still want to extend that scoreboards so I can see the player names and the ship types, but that works as well. It's basically doing that by now, and they will implement it at some points so that it looks like it does in World of Tanks. So we have a new patch 0.4.1. The game is going live next week on Thursday. Not this week, next week on the 17th. So no more beta. There's quite a lot of stuff going on in the patch notes. I'm not sure if I want to go through that in that video. The most visible changes: we got trees now on every island, or quite a lot of them. Some ships have been nerfed, some ships have been buffed, quite a lot of detailed stuff. One thing in particular is interesting: the US destroyers have improved range now on their torpedoes. Not 4.5, mostly 5.5 kilometers, up to 6 or something. That's that. But as said, I will go into that on a later point. Not sure when exactly. We'll see about that. So, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while now, you might have noticed I've posted some single player or just random stuff in between. And by now I've decided for a particular schedule on that. I will just do single player stuff. Come on, come on. Just don't want to turn. Who will have his torpedoes in the water by now though? Yeah, I will do single player stuff on Tuesday and Thursday, and on Monday, Wednesday and Friday I will do the wargaming stuff. So, World of Tanks and World of Warships. I still want to do a World of Warplanes match, but it's so hard to get into one these days. So, come on, Samson. 3.7 kilometers. He will probably pre-aim so he can shoot at me, so I will start turning and throw his aiming off. Is he just standing there? Why is he doing that? Oh, there are the torpedoes. That's not the smartest thing to do, I think. Not for destroyer. Maybe he got disconnected. Well, don't mind if I do.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Not at full power. Oh, there's a Chester. So yes, 3 days a week for wargaming, 2 days a week for single player stuff. For, if you care for that, there will be stuff on Forza 6, Motorsport 6 coming up, the Xbox One, and Gears of War Ultimate will be the second series I will do. Why am I so slow? Yes, the engine is broken. That explains something.
Problem solved, sir.
St. Louis should be able to get the Chester down. So, Mikas. Ooh, destroyer. Should be careful with that. Should turn, which I'm doing already. Of course, faster than my turrets. Oh well. Did he fire at me yet? You want to shoot at him. Am I alone here? Oh! Another destroyer. What is it? Destroyer that just met? Yeah, broadside. Totally not obvious. But I hit him pretty good, I think, so...
Torpedoes to port.
Oh,
Torpedoes astern.
that's it. Oh no, armored cruiser. Hope I don't burn to deathly, so...
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Let's turn in case more torpedoes are in the water. Here they come. They are fast. They are fast. No, 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 no. Very fast. Right in the butt. Ah well. Still, 2 kills. 33 hits. Didn't do that bad. Could have done better considering no one was really firing at me. Oh, that last torpedo was a mean one and very fast. What are you all here for? You want to win stuff. If you give me more subscribers, something, at least from time to time. So, one thing to begin with, please post your comments for the winning on my little giveaway on my Twitter, please, because there I have the option of contacting you directly. I'm not 100% certain why I can't reply to some comments on YouTube yet, but it's just not a good way for me. And besides, if I would have to reply to the comment there, and then people will not check that often enough, just reply on Twitter and I will give you a direct message there if you're one of the lucky winners. I'm giving away some smaller stuff. A Chinukai for World of Tanks, not the biggest thing. Tier 5 Japanese medium tank, you know that one. I will choose 2 people who can win either a Murmansk, the USSR Omaha equivalent, if you want. So it's basically a Russian Omaha cruiser, but it has a scout plane, so you can activate that, and then you have improved firing range over the Omaha, who is basically the same ship, but in quotation marks only has a fighter plane. So Murmansk, pretty good ship. You can do very well with that. Or if you have that already or don't want it, you can get the Ishizuchi, the Tier 4 battleship from the Imperial Japanese Navy. 5 turrets, 306mm, 305mm, shooting 2 rounds per minute. Pretty fast ship. It's the normal Japanese battleship. You know that one already, since I already did a little video on that as well. It's still a battleship. There might be better out there, but it's still a nice to have ship. And last but not least, you can win the Aurora if you want to. The Diana class cruiser, or was the Diana class and Aurora class? They are both the same class. This was improved though, has more guns on the back. It's basically a USSR Seal Clubber version of the St. Louis. It has about the same amount of guns, 14 152mm guns. St. Louis? Yeah, it's 14 as well. But it has secondary armament as well. Still, if you want to have something on Tier 3 to play with your friends that just started playing. It's always nice to have a premium ship around, which will give you more credits, and of course you can train the crew for other, probably soon to come, USSR ships. And the reason why I played the Diana is because I am giving one away. I have a code from Gamescom that will give you the Tier 2 Armored Light Cruiser Diana, which is a pretty rare ship as far as I know. Not sure if it will be in the shop at some point, but so far they've only given it away at Gamescom and with that model kit I told you about earlier. So, if you want to have one of those rare beauties, leave a comment on Twitter and you might get lucky. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you again for all the support so far. Subscribe if you haven't, and I see you on the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye bye.